let the men in the city leave me alone.
What is this?
A mirror?
Is that what you call it? In the Legion, we would have called it research.
Hell! Someone's being attacked! Did that really just happen?
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms. My money's on the big one.
I'm getting out of here!
Please, someone do something! I'll try and make this quick.
A legend we all know, and my business.
Everybody pushing me around. Well, no. Try to shoot me good. Someone do something! Don't have a chance.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Show me what you've got. Stand still.
to cook for the entire castle, and almost no help.
I have to work, or Anton will...
Don't mind the dogs. They get anxious when they haven't had dinner.
Somebody help! Someone's getting attacked!
The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land. It's time to face the Jarl's justice. Smart woman. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Ah, greetings. I've got a letter for you. Goodbye.
What does the dragon...
Need something? Need something?
Got to thinking, maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet. No matter what else happens, all rules for everything you've done.
What are you doing?
Disrespect for the laws of this land. It's time to face the Jarl's justice. Smart woman. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Do you think we could persuade one of the dragons to join our side?
I'm fairly sure the dragons don't care about our matters one way or the other.
But just think of the advantage.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be useful. There are better uses of our resources right now.
I don't suppose we would ever really trust the thing anyway.
I'm rather busy. What is
Sister, you're here. Excellent. Hold on a moment. Allow me to explain. This is General Stena Sialius of the Imperial Legion. General Sialius was in charge of the defense of Saarthal. Look,
Please, allow me to explain. Please, allow me to explain.
help you, sister? Please, just hear him out.
Thank you. Look, I'm just going to come out and say it. Saarthal has fallen. My remaining forces have fallen back to Skyrim. That means that the Dominion is now heading this way, totally unobstructed.
Listen, I know you don't like it. Believe me, I don't like it either. But we need every man we can get for this fight. Perhaps we can, but a good commander never gives up a tactical advantage, which is what this is. I hope you can understand.
I'm rather busy. What is it? This is not the Civil War. The Dominion does not care about political allegiances. They will destroy us all, Stormcloak and Imperial alike. I'm not asking you to become a permanent ally or to rejoin the Empire. None of that matters right now. All that matters is defeating the Dominion, and we have a much greater chance doing that together.
He's right, you know. As much as it pains me to admit it, he's right. Defeating the Dominion will be easier together. So, what do you say? I suppose we don't. It's settled then. According to Sialius, the Dominion will be here in a matter of days. I suggest you go and prepare yourself. We have a long fight ahead of us. I will call you back when it is time. As I said, it won't be too long, so don't stray too far from Windhelm,
Calm
eh?
yourself, Dalmar. Save it for the battlefield.
Our men are getting massacred out there. Damn Imperials!
We can't march on Solitude, not yet. One thing at a time.
We need to move faster.
Good
Keep
morning.
them off balance.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Mama, you're home! Let's play a game. Aww. Mama!
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
I knew it. I knew my father was a hero, and he didn't just run away.
I wouldn't have expected someone like you to be the harbinger. But Godlike trusted your judgment. And lie.
Well, look who it is. Been keeping out of trouble much? I hope not.
Friends like you are hard to find, and very valuable to me.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
If you need some skulls crushed, I'm still available for hire.
I hope you're not start some trouble. I'll fight you if I have to.
Good to see you again, friend. Of course. I understand.
A
once killed 6 men single-handed. Of course. Until next time. I'm not too proud to... Of course.
I knew it.
You've been a good friend.
Let's get going.
That means something.
Of course. Lead on, then.
Wow, I'm still here. It is. Been keeping out of trouble much? Of course. I hope not. I understand. If you need some skulls crushed, I'm still available for hire.
Let's get going.
We've stopped. What is it? If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you've found him. There's no stronger sword on for hire in all Skyrim. I understand.
Stop. What is it?
I once killed 6 men single-handed.
I'm right behind you.
To rescue my brothers in arms from ambush by an Imperial patrol.
Of course. Lead on.
Let's get going. Let's go.
I knew it. I knew my father was a hero and he didn't just run away.
We've stopped. What is it?
I've got your back. Let's get going then.
Too proud to admit that I help from time to time.
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire. Those awful Thalmor can't touch us, thanks to Ulfric.
Ah, greetings. I've got a letter for you. Goodbye.
A few seconds.
Careful. The measure of is taken at the moment that
It has begun. The Dominion's army has arrived. Sialius will fill you in.
heroes walk among us.
Yes, I'm afraid he's right. They're here. We have received some information telling us that the Dominion plan on taking Riften first. It makes sense. Riften will be a valuable staging area for the war here in Skyrim. Anyway, I'm sending you. I know you can fight. This is the opening battle. We need to show them what we can do. What do you say? Excellent. Get there as soon as you can. The attack is not far off. When you arrive in Riften, look for the commander who is leading the defense. He will tell you what to do. Good luck, soldier. May the Nine be with you.
Well, this is it. Time to see if everything we have accomplished has been worth it. I believe in you. I believe you can do it. Good luck, my friend. What is it?
There were wolves on the road up north.
Let's get going.
Oh no. By the gods!
To find whoever did this.
Fight or die well.
Oh, what happened?
What could it mean? Return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
I'm still here.
Hurrah. I have still here.
So, you're this great warrior I've been hearing so much about. I hear you did some great things in the Civil War. Hopefully, you can carry them forward here.
By the gods.
Come on, let's join the men on the front. Seeing you should help boost morale a bit.
What happened?
Well, make sure we keep the patrols out night and...
We've stopped. What is it?
Keep your eyes open.
Keep your eyes open.
Staying out of trouble, please,
Citizens, go home and lock your doors.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun. How could
Yes.
mere men bring
The
down
man came
such
by
a...
at noon, just like you said. I gave him the package and he gave me this one.
Go home and lock your doors.
By the Nine, I hate
You, huh?
So, listen up, men. This is it. Any second now, those elves are gonna be upon us. And when they are, we are going to show them what it means to mess with Skyrim. For Skyrim!
God, stay. I can. I can take you. Over here.
Watch the skies,
Yes?
Yes?
Oh, it's you. Do not worry, I have heard the news. At least you survived. Not all hope is lost. Calm yourself. If we lose focus, then we have already lost the fight. There is other news as well. I don't suppose you've heard yet. While you were fighting in Riften, the Dominion launched a second attack against Falkreath. We lost that hold as well. Can I help you, sister? Can I help you, sister?
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
Yep. Yes, what is it?
You've just returned from battle.
It was a long play. I curse myself every day for not seeing it sooner. It was very simple. They caused chaos. Over the course of a few weeks, there were many high-ranking military and political figures disappearing. So when the news that a large Dominion force had crossed the border from Valenwood, everything was thrown into chaos. The Emperor was missing along with half of the Elder Council, and even some generals as well. The other thing you have to remember is that, like here in Skyrim, there are Thalmor agents everywhere, and they only serve to make things worse. On my way to the emergency meeting, I was attacked by 2 agents. Luckily, I seem to have retained at least some of my sword skills. By the time we could assemble anything resembling a defense force, the Dominion had already laid waste to Skingrad. By the time we had anything resembling a strategic plan, most of southern Cyrodiil was aflame. That is why they had such an easy time. Yes, I'm sorry. It's a very stressful time for me. Watching these holds fall one by one, it's like Cyrodiil all over again. But what happened, if I may ask? Yes, that sounds awfully familiar. Numbers is the main advantage they have, and they fully exploit it. As they strike further north, their numbers advantage should diminish somewhat. They cannot get such a steady stream of reinforcements from their base over the border. We don't know. Such is the nature of war. The Thalmor's counter-espionage is very effective, so we have little to no idea where they will strike next. When we know, we will summon you. It is important when you receive these letters that you get to the hold as fast as possible. Thanks to our lack of intel, we will only know the Dominion are moving to a hold a couple of days at the most before they launch the attack. And one more thing. If you happen to run into any Dominion soldiers on the road, give them the justice they deserve. It's a dangerous time to wear your armor out on the road, unless you know you can defend yourself.
Stormblade?
Yes?
It's an honor.
Watch your back, soldier.
Yes. Look after yourself out there. By the way, we may have some more missions to help the war effort in between battles. I trust that I can still count on you to help me with these. Thank you, my friend. There's one more thing. If you want to help us out even more, an opportunity has arisen. We've begun placing bounties on important individuals. It's simple. You find the target and kill them. Nothing more. So, what do you say? Good. You'll find the bounty master here in the Palace of the Kings.
Talos guide you.
Talos with you.
Keep your eyes open. Talos guide you. I'll take my leave then.
I'm rather busy. What is it? It's possible. I don't know that all of them are dead, I just haven't heard from them in a while. Even if they did survive, it is unlikely that we'll see any of them. General Darnius was heading in the direction of the Hammerfell border last I heard from him. But whether he made it or not, only the gods know now. Well, I assume you know the basics. They're a political party in the Somerset Isles and so on. For the last few years, it has been the Thalmor that have been in control of the Empire. There aren't many people who will admit that, but it's true. Every decision the Emperor made, or the Elder Council made, was approved by the Thalmor first. I suppose that's why you wanted to leave. I can hardly blame you, truth be told. They also monitored the Legion to make sure our forces didn't grow too large or too strong. You wouldn't believe the amount of times my request to form a new auxiliary force was met with a rejection letter stamped with the Thalmor sigil. They believe that Mer are the superior race and that men are absolutely inferior. If they had it their way, they would wipe men from the very surface of the planet. I suppose that is the purpose of this latest attack. They've grown ill of us. Well, I don't know about you, but I don't plan on going meekly into the dark. We will have our revenge, you'll see. No, I was just one of the generals helping to lead it. As we lost more battles and the Thalmor kept infiltrating our camps, we lost more and more generals until it was just me left. I made the decision to retreat. I was born in the city of Anvil in Cyrodiil. My parents were both members of the Blades. My mother was killed when I was only a boy on a mission in Blackmarsh. My father was part of Emperor Titus Mede II's protection force. When I was a boy, I wanted to be a Blade just like my parents. Before that could happen, the Great War broke out. Like all young men, I joined up with the Legion, just for the duration of the war. I told myself that once I had done my duty and served the Legion in the war, I would drop out and join the Blades. Of course, that wasn't exactly how it played out. After the Empire surrendered and the Blades were disbanded, I decided to stay with the Legion. By that point, I was already a captain and made quite a name for myself. As part of the Emperor's protection force, my father stayed at his side throughout the war. When the Emperor led the charge to retake the Imperial city during the Battle of the Red Ring, my father rode alongside him. Eventually, the city was lost again. Once the Emperor decided to surrender to the Dominion, he told his remaining Blades to leave the city, as he knew what the Elves wanted to do with them. So my father fled to Cloud Ruler Temple with the rest of his brothers and sisters. Once the White Gold Concordat had been signed and the Legion forced to stand down, the Dominion launched an offensive on Cloud Ruler Temple. They say the Dominion lost thousands before the last of the Blades fell. I can at least find peace in knowing that my father died with his blade in hand and covered with the blood of those damned elves. Honestly, it was stubbornness and loyalty. I'm loyal to the Empire, not the Thalmor, and not the Aldmeri Dominion. Despite what I've said about him, I am still fiercely loyal to the Emperor. No matter what people say about him being a puppet, he is my Emperor. We all did. This was the Empire we were talking about. The Empire that was founded by Tiber Septim himself and had stood since the start of the Third Era. In our minds, losing the war was impossible. The mere concept of the Empire being defeated was alien to us. I suppose losing the war helped us learn humility, if anything. Ah yes, the Penitus Oculatus. Just as honorable as the Blades, filling the same roles. That's what the Thalmor would have you believe. That's what they told us. I'm no fool, though. I see through the Thalmor's lies. They claim to protect the Emperor and serve the Empire. They're Thalmor puppets, all of them. They'd just as quickly kill the Emperor as protect him if the Thalmor willed it, if you ask me. I won't dishonor my parents' role by affiliating myself with those cheap knockoffs. A fan? No, not exactly. After the Concordat was signed, many of my peers believed that everything was peaceful again. We were beaten by a superior enemy, and that was that. I was no such fool. I knew since day one that the Thalmor were up to something. The way that the Emperor had a Thalmor representative by his side at all times who would whisper things in his ear. And cause him to change his mind seemingly out of nowhere. The way the Thalmor officials saw over every meeting of the Elder Council and vetoed decisions they did not like. I always urged caution, but I was called paranoid by my peers. I know they have a larger plan, but I just don't know what it is. About that.
Been trying to find you. Alright, I better get going. Yes.
I'm still here.
Old dwarven city underneath the keep. The Shuan's dead. Best steer clear if you don't want a steam centurion carving you up.
The Dominion is here? Get down to the front line. This is it. We must hold the city.
Not safe out here. Return to your homes immediately.
Yeah?
enough of... No more! Ideals! Is someone...
Dragons breathing fire in... Sky, vampires!
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers of their risk their lives.
Really, soldier. No need to tell me, I already know. You've lost the Regis, well, gods be damned.
Go easy on her, Sialius. It's hardly her fault.
Yes, of course. I apologize. This isn't going as well as I expected. So anyway, Balfour has informed me of how crucial you have been to our preparation thus far, and has insisted on you being on the War Council. And here you are. Shall we begin?
Of course.
So, the Dominion now hold the Rift, Falprith hold in the Reach, which means they have total control of southern Skyrim. We still don't know where they're going to strike next, as they continue to foil our attempts at espionage. It is likely they will strike northwards, taking the central holds and then moving into the far north. But they will be expecting us to assume that, so we should be prepared for attacks on any hold. Balfour, anything else to report? What's the situation with supplies?
Skyrim can sustain itself. Thanks to you, we have reopening with High Rock. But I fear they continue to send us less and less each time. They say Dominion ships have been seen scouting their shores. They fear for an invasion of their own.
The Dominion fleet is formidable. They have right to be worried. I had hoped to launch counterattacks to retake holds, but perhaps we can still make it work. Very well. Anything else?
Nothing else.
Right. Well, that is the situation as it currently stands. Keep up your work, Balfour. I want to be updated regularly. As for you, keep doing what you're doing. You'd be wasted in here doing paperwork. When we have need of you, you will receive a letter from a courier. Carry on then, soldier.
Can I help you, sister?